It's going to be a great summer. My blitz rating downward spiraled a little yesterday. I was at work in between shifts. Just playing distracted. That's why I switched to bullet chess and kicked some ass. It's a shame. I was deprived of chess for the first almost 26 years of my existence. Not a lot of over the board this summer. I'll play some. I hope you're getting into shape. I've already lost about 11 pounds. I weigh 219 with clothes on. Need to get below 210. Then I'll hit the weights. Not because there's any clever plan for my fitness. Oh, that's real good, Dayton. Did you wrestle? Did you wrestle? You're gonna cut and then you're gonna bulk, right? No, I haven't worked out seriously in about 4 years. Lose another 10 pounds. That's enough time to get my joints working again, do some stretching, and make sure I don't pull something that leads to permanent injury. Why'd I do that? Darn it. It's okay. Nobody likes you. And it's got a lot to do with your lack of confidence. See, online chess is a scam. Chess.com is a little more consistent, in my opinion, than Lead Chess. But overall, I actually think Lead Chess players are a little bit stronger. Meaning a 1900 on Lead Chess is maybe a little bit stronger than a 1900 on Chess.com. But Chess.com has a much larger base. So it makes sense that you don't get as many people like that who just give the game away. I mean, it is speed chess, so you're kind of anticipating, maybe even guessing sometimes, but not that early. And yeah, it's not a super logical move to take there, get with my bishop pair, because your queen's just going to take. So I really shouldn't make that move, which is why maybe you weren't planning on that happening. But still. And now I'm shocked. I was just going to pull all the way back. A little cheat code for any newish players who want to climb Chess Mountain. And being good at online chess is very different than being good at, or having a good online chess rating is very different than being good at chess. When something happens like that, you're surprised. You just want a piece. The opponent decided not to capture back. Obviously, you need to capture back with the queen to preserve your pawns. Don't make the best move. Make the most conservative move. Get your bishop back. Pull it back there. It doesn't matter. Get it all. Just don't do what the opponent did and get shocked and mess up. Throw away your advantage. Pull it all the way back. A piece is too much. It's over. As long as you don't do something like they did to give it back. Setting good habits. We're going to review every game, even if it's stupid. See, that's what I was doing yesterday, too. That's why I started playing Bullet. I'm just not even thinking. We're all human. Even the best sometimes have off days. But if you're in that mood, just don't prolong the agony. I have 5 challenges to reply to. Let's hit this one first. Well, I'm fresh. Probably going to be my tightest game. Okay, so now, see, the thing is, your rook can't go there, and it's going to be hard-pressed to chase my knight out from that angle, because if you do go there, I'm just going to go, can I give you that pawn and then use these pawns? I might be able to. So if I go here, and then your rook comes. So I've got it all cut off until you move your bishop. So I probably just push. You still can't go there. Then I can push again because my knight's there. You can't hit it, like I said. And then I can have these pawns. If I can get that in there. Backwards doesn't work. There doesn't work. So I'm going here, or I could even go there. My knight is very controlling. And you could go all the way back. But then I'd probably like to be there anyway. So I'm either going here or I'm going here with the intent to go there and use that knight to cover that pawn on b4. And these pawn pushes don't really concern me. Get any of these pawn pushes. Booth Nova, come on. Welcome Nova to the chess party. We just ran about 3 miles. Well, when I say run, that means we kind of sprint. We sprint, and then we walk, and then might jog a little bit. It's about half running. A lot of recovery because I'm not in shape at the moment. But it's swimsuit season. So I'm working real hard so I can be real sexy. Dating the dad bod is in. Is it though? Is it really? Or is that what you say because your husband stopped working out 2 years ago? He's sexy. I really like it. I really like it. I wish, girls' night, I wish he would stop drinking beer and playing poker on the weekends. God damn it. I mean, hashtag dad bod. He's so mature. Okay, if I ever do need to move that bishop, I can do it from there. I can do it from there. But that's not a concern at the moment. So we're going there, or we're going here. I don't see any harm in that. And the advantage, or one of them, if you do start pushing these pawns, which I'm at least, 3 or 4 minutes from having to even think about it. Because until those open, my rook couldn't keep your king intact anyway. And that's not going to be easy for you to make me. I don't even have a g-pawn, so the chances of that going away are not good. I could push the pawn, which is kind of interesting. You can't go there to threaten him. You can't go there. And if I go there and you have a weak pawn, you go there to stop it. I wouldn't mind to wedge myself in there. Of course, then if the rook moves, you can go there and hit it. And then that's when I would try to get that pawn. Of course, if I could get that pawn and give you this pawn somehow, that would be fabulous. But that's also in the distant future. guess my rook is control or defending the H pawn. Could go here, and then there, and then here. I mean, you still can't get me. If I were to go there, I mean, my king's getting a little bit risky, but it's not really wrong. That'll be fun to look at with the engine. Let's just win the game. You can always make that move. I already did my puzzles for the day. I kind of rushed them around 2 a.m. whenever my last shift was. Yeah, I don't care about the openings. I don't care about my daily rating at all. What's going on here? What are you doing? Stop giving me things. KDB from Belgium. What are you thinking, man? Ninja probably won't love that move, but it's not bad. Big J's got chances. And then I'll probably end up with my bishop there. A little lazy, but we're doing it. Okay. I don't have any challenges. Hello, viewer. I'll take live challenges. This is one of those days where I kind of feel like taking live challenges. I'm not sharp. The day after I work, not so much today. More so Sundays. I'm pretty tired, but still, I'll feel better tomorrow. Full day off work to rest. Those are my best days. So Thursdays and Mondays are my best days. Most likely days to get a response from me live would be today, Wednesday, and Sunday. Unlike a lot of streamers, if I got a chance to make a living doing content only, I would just go deal cards. I don't want to do that. Now, if my content monetized where I don't have to go live and shit, and I can just play chess, I would do that. But what I mean is, some of the bigger streamers or even the smaller ones. I think her name's Sophie on TikTok. She's kind of small. Jules is bigger. Then you get to like Gotham Chess and Anna Cramling. They take live challenges because that's their job. I just won't do it. I don't give a shit if chess grows or not. It doesn't help me. It doesn't make any difference in my life. I didn't grow up playing. I'm not partial to chess. All you're doing is you're getting in the way of my progress. You can't possibly improve. When you look at a lot of the big streamers, Mistina Belankaya, I call her Mistina because they're my coaches. They're my coaches. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm trying to be kind of funny. But I call her Miss Dina. She's my chess coach. They're my virtual chess coaches. And if you think I'm not being respectful toward women in business, I call Gotham Chess Mr. Gotham. I would never talk to him because he kissed Tyler One's ass. And I get it. His job is to play the famous people. All right, thanks for reminding me and everyone else that unless you're a big deal, you don't matter. That'll grow your game. 1900. Me and Tyler One had the same story. Mr. Gotham didn't show me any love. He showed Tyler One love for being much worse than me and being very hateful. So I don't want anything to do with him. But I do call him silly names too. It's just my personality. But Dina Belankaya, her rating got a lot worse. She's very strong, or used to be very strong. Now she's just pretty good. Her rating right now is not out of the realm of possibility for me to eventually beat. Now, if she got back into it, of course, she's a lot better than me. But that's what streaming does. It's not worth it. I don't want to do that. That's 21,000 in the world. Are you serious? It's going to be very interesting when I resume my serious climb of what I'm calling online chess mountain. Again, I'm not actually. I mean, I am weird, but I don't talk like that in real life. In the big world of social media, where some people are talented that make it, I think the chess people, the ones that are big, are pretty talented. The women, who of course are the biggest and wealthiest, are not very good at chess compared to professional players. They happen to be more attractive, and that's plays a role. But overall, chess people who are big names in content creation, they're actually pretty good creators. They're actually very well spoken, and they explain chess well. That is not the case overall on the internet. Mr. B, well, the very big people, you got to be pretty good, and you got to be a psychopath and all that. But even some people with millions of subscribers, they might have known someone, they caught their break, got into YouTube before it was popular, not so oversaturated. There's a shit ton of luck in it. And the only way I can do this is if I'm doing something objective. So it will be fun to come back to chess in 2026 after I played a lot of over the board. I've tried some things on Lee Chess, and I will just see how good I can get. I will eventually hit that tier where I get the shit beat out of me, which is what I'm saying I don't like about content is you can make it and just be or catch your breaks. Not in chess. Online chess so far, they're not very good, but the difference in maybe 2050 and 2150 might be huge. It's more level based in my opinion, which is why I like it, the objectivity. But instead of it being linear, like most progress in any field, it'll get to where you find a tier of players, and suddenly, probably around when you get those professional streamers, suddenly it's like, what happened? It's only a 30 rating point difference, but suddenly you're in that territory where there are all those people that actually know theory very well, or they played when they were young and they're just kind of backing off. Another streamer, her name's Nemo. If she turned it on, she'll beat the shit out of me. But her rating's not that good anymore. And whatever level that is, I will probably find it early in 2026 because I won't have any problems getting 2100 on chess.com. I could do that right now. But I want to be completely rested, have a lot more understanding of the game, play a lot more over the board. So I just don't have any issues, and we'll see how good I actually am. Probably between 2100 and 2200. And somewhere in there, I will reach that, what I'm calling tier, where I am suddenly very, very outmatched. And I'll have to figure out if it's worth it to continue. Try to understand how I'm losing. And I'm looking forward to that. But for now, I want to keep going. 1969. I'm going to stop for the day. I have 2 viewers, unless you want to challenge me. Get a nap in. I found a pull-up bar not too far from my apartment. Let's see if I can do 2 of those. I will be online probably either midnight or 3 a.m. I don't know which. Depends if I find some shit to get into. By that, I probably mean going to sing karaoke or trying my hand at poker. If I do that, I'll stream at 3. More likely because I don't need to be doing those things. City's pretty sketchy at night. I will be on at midnight.